Welcome back to the Crossfire Intel Challenge 7 live from the Wizard Gaming Center here in Enschede. We have Reason Gaming versus Dignitas live and underway. No, sorry, Reason Gaming versus Fnatic live and underway in the Call of Duty final. It's map 2 and it's underway here for the second half. Reason are a map to the good up. It took a thrilling overtime to do it. It took a Revolt special to do it. But Fnatic have some pressure down on them now. Nades in on the top. Lighters is going to be joined by Reason attack as Duffer and Revolt both get themselves a frag. Crash, of course, the map for this one. Coyote takes himself down there with his nade. And that is round 1 to Reason. As we are already away here in this first half. And, well, that round almost a bit of a non-event to start with. Stevie's going to now quickly have to try and do something about that. We've had a frag each as Revolts and Zenith have both got themselves on the board. Coyote down without a frag. As here comes this Fnatic side looking for, well, pretty much anything that can claw their way back into this. Fnatic need to keep their heads up, and actually, to be fair to them, their manager behind them, K-Boy, is pretty vocal in trying to instigate motivation. As Diablo gets shut down by Stevie on the stairwell. Right off the Lighters have planted a headshot onto one of the Fnatic players. Zenith is down courtesy of Socklon. It's a 2 versus 1! And it's 2-0 to Reason as Wannabe finds his voice. He only cheers when they're winning, though. Some may call him a glory hunter. And here we go. 2-0 to Reason. And they'll want to keep this momentum going. Right now, they're the favorites for this one. Even though this is Fnatic's map, they're the ones who can do something about this. They want to put up as many rounds as they can quickly before Fnatic start to adjust and adapt and regroup. 4-on-3 to Fnatic right now. This is a really tricky situation for Socklon to get himself out of, as you can see. Oh, and he does get himself out of it. He took his time and he delivered, but his teammate can't. Revolt is down. Lighters, though, is also going to follow. Socklon's going to have to get a hat-trick if he wants. Oh, he's going to have to get 4 if he wants to win this round. Onyx and Zenith, the last 2. Here's one. There's the other. And Socklon has to go it alone. As the pair of them dance. 30 seconds left on the clock. And it's Zenith Onyx to shut down the round. 2-1 the score. As we are all set up with a nice opening to this second half. I would like to tell you where D-Man went, but all I saw was someone crawling away, and he's not come back. I think George did something to him, I'm not sure though. Nade over from Stevie has landed. As Revolts is going to follow suit, and this time he shows him how it's done. Zenith down, but Revolts has been picked off by Kaio. Kaio's been dismissed at the hands of Onyx. As Onyx now needs to get himself back on the board. Lincoln helps him out with the frag onto Duffer. As we're at 3-3. Diablo out for the count courtesy of Stevie. And Onyx gets himself the frag onto Lighters. And Reason look like the 2-round cushion they built up will be washed away unless Socklon can pick up a hat-trick of frags. Socklon enjoying a nice run at the moment, trying to line up his jump. He gets it, but it may not help him because Stevie frags him anyway. Miracle's found his voice. I think he's cheering on Reason. I can't work it out. It's in Swedish. Duffer gets himself the grenade onto Kaio before going down at the hands of Stevie. Duffer had a very big second half on the first map, which was Crossfire, but it's been a bit quiet since that point, since his last big strike. Soklon looking for love. As he has players all around him. Stevie will be patrolling whilst Revolts is also out there. Reason have made a move. Lighters gets himself a frag onto Zenith. Diablo connects onto Onyx. And Reason now have a real opportunity as they're 4-on-2 up. Stevie's going to have to show his hunger, show his might. What's the Belgian got? First frag, Diablo plucked out of the sky. Next one, it's Lighters gone. And Stevie is really showing his hunger like a bear in the wild. And when the bear is hungry, the bear will eat. And we are 2-on-2 as Stevie has pulled this round back. Revolts is planting the bomb as we are going to lose Stevie to Soklon, who was equally hungry, as we are 3-2 in favor of Reason. And this game goes tit for tat here on Crash, as we have ourselves a hell of a final. Onyx gets himself a nade frag backed up by Soklonstead. It will be Coyote to pull one back on the board. 4-on-3 in favor of Fnatic. But Reason with the ability to turn rounds on their head. Coyote has downed Lighters. 2 players left up, Soklon and Diablo for Reason. Soklon sees one of them. He sees him. They're going to play Ring Around the Rosie. Instead of the player jumping out, Diablo will help him out for him. 3-on-2. Suddenly Reason may be able to turn the odds in their favor. The problem they have is that Fnatic are more than aware of where they are, because that one guy did see both of them. Onyx has dropped Soklon and Diablo is now on his own. It's time that Tom delivered, but it wasn't going to happen this time around. And it's 3-all. Fnatic and Reason are still exchanging rounds quite happily. I wouldn't say Fnatic have got a real watertight defense up, but it is working on occasion, as they will now nade over. Stevie connects onto Duffer, but he's taken damage of his own. Not sure where that was coming from. He seems to have an idea, because Revolts has poked his head out where it shouldn't have been. And we are now 4-on-3. Make that 5-on-2. There was never 4 for Fnatic. They haven't lost anyone. Diablo is now 1-on-5. And he will go forward in pain. Has got himself 1 frag, but can't get himself a second. It's 4-3 to Fnatic now. They have got the lead. It is their map, but they still remain 1 map down. And D-Man rejoins.
Yes, I do. With water. All is good in the world. Stevie peeking on B. Fnatic we've seen on here. Wow, I think we've seen, yes, we have seen Reason on Crash. It was Ed's Dignitas, in fact, and they were very strong on Crash. So if this is Fnatic's map choice, it's a strange one. Reason, though, on the attack. It's the round they really need to pick up the most on. And, well, 3-4. They want to pick up at least 7-5 here. So Reasons need to get themselves on the ball. Soklon, Duffer, and Diablo. Onyx goes down. Soklon, 1 man to go. Duffer and Revolt. We've seen Duffer going huge on the last map. He's certainly in a position of strength. However, he's going to have to clear out this site before his teammate can come in. Was that a bad? It was meant to be smoking. That's all right. Bomb plants there. He's waiting for Lincoln. Lincoln goes down. Stevie and Zen remain. Slow pace, 2-on-2. Don't want to give anything away. They can hear us, so I can't say positions. All I can say is let them do their thing as Revolt's down Zenith. Last man standing. Stevie comes up. Timmy Denton goes big. And it was an important round, 4-4.
And yep, Fnatic do pick themselves up. Reason do pick themselves up a big round that they needed as they had lost 2 in a row prior to that. As we're still tied up with just a touch of over halfway of this round played now. Remember, the big factor is it is 1-0. So Reason, who, although they'll want to tie it up, have got themselves all the time in the world to add more to the equation. Stevie gets himself the frag onto Lighters. Remember, coming up after this, we have the award ceremony and the community awards. COD players, I'm told that Kleineman and Morg have done some great awards for all of you. If they haven't, then you know who to be disappointed with. Soklon connects onto Zenith. Lincoln's gone as well. Reason look like they're going to win their second round in a row unless Coyote and Stevie can go big. Stevie has proven that when he wants to be, he can be a real bear in the wild. Well, he's got himself the frag onto Soklon. He wanted one more. I think it was Revolts he was shooting at. He's not going to get anything more. It's 5-4 Reason. And they're building confidence. If they can go into the half with, if they can go into their defense quite happily, then, you know, without too much work to do in the second half, I think they'll take this one.
So here we go, following Duffer. Diablo goes down early on to Stevie's scope. Like you say, Reason really want to at least pick up 1 or 2 of the next few rounds. Stevie with his second onto Soklon. Stevie with his third onto Lighters. Lincoln cuts Revolts, and Stevie looking for his fourth. On the hunt, on the prowl. And Duffer, Duffer just survived Stevie's shot. Onyx there. A quick round, 5-5.
5-5 and 1 out of 2. And 1 out of 2 and Reason have won this match for me. Go into halftime with 6 and you're there. For me. The way they're playing at the moment, they have what it takes to close out Fnatic. But if Fnatic can go into halftime with a lead, then they'll be able to do anything they want to this Reason side. They have got themselves a man advantage at the moment, Reason, but Lincoln, Coyote and Zenith are pushing along. Fnatic lose themselves 2 men at the hands of Revolts. It's Lincoln now against 3. He's capable of something big.
Explosives planted.
But he's not going to deliver this time. 6-5. Duffer's got 3 that round. Revolt's got the other 2. And all to play for still. Stevie has had a big half. And we'll see whether he can bail his team out again.
Yeah, he is big on defense. Stormy didn't want a bean of it. Stormy was so strong against Speedlink on Crash. And when he came against Stevie, he met his match. Reason takes down Lincoln. And Revolts with the bomb. They've got a heavy presence here. Duffer putting down the smoke.
Explosives
Duffer,
planted.
Diablo, and Revolts all in there. 4 on 3. Fnatic choosing to bide their time. Stevie finds one. It's the double D combo. Got to defend this bomb site against the 3-man Fnatic. They have set their stalls out. It is for Fnatic to break in. Onyx, Zen, and Stevie. Onyx finds one. Diablo down. Duffer all alone. Onyx there. And that's another round. And it is going to be all square 6-6 as the half changes. And well,
Explosives
You can't
defused.
split these teams at the moment.
No, you can't. 6-6. It's good enough for either of these sides to turn around. Really, an even Stevens half, which will represent pretty much anything you want this final to be. The problem is, I think Reason have got their confidence. Reason have got their mojo working. Lord knows that's never been a problem for Duffer, but for the rest of the team, it's flowing. And Fnatic have to do something. Now, I'm sure I was just complimenting Reason before Lighters grenaded himself. Coyote picked off by the man that is Duffer. Soklon is in on the action as well. He got himself Lincoln down, but still 3 more to go. Duffer delivers. And Onyx and Stevie now have work to do. Soklon's got himself the frag onto Onyx, and now it's Stevie on his lonesome to be picked off by Duffer. And again, like the 2 rounds ago, Duffer gets 3. He lets one of the teammates get another one, get another 2, and it was Soklon that Judy delivered.
Oh, Stevie lands on Lighters, didn't get the frag though. He's a little unlucky. Lighters had nothing left of health. Revolts holding his position. Diablo down by Lincoln. Diablo was rushing through. Peeking round. Coyote goes forward, gets tagged up in the process. 7-6 the score. Defensive side of Reason have it to do, but Duffer is up for it. Remember, Reason only need to win this map. Fnatic need to take it to the 3rd, which is, who knows?
If it's Strike, I think.
If it's Strike, it could well be interesting after Reason beating Fnatic on Strike in the group stages. 13-8. However, Fnatic, in their own admission, said, we've not shown everything on that map. Duffer downs his second. Coyote is the one. Onyx on Duffer. Onyx downs Lighters as well. Onyx going big again for his team. Soklon and Revolts. Onyx, Stevie and Zen. Stevie finds Soklon. And now it is all on Revolts. Gets a headshot onto Stevie. He's got to approach this bomb site though. It is going to be hard. This is to go 7-7 for Fnatic. You're going to assume, unless Revolts goes big, it will happen. Onyx picking, and well, Onyx picking up 3 or 4 there. Certainly 3. Going big when it counts.
Revolts was like a dinosaur walking through Jurassic Park. You could hear him coming so far away as he tried to make his way through. It was just ridiculous. 7-7 the scoreline, though, and this game is very, very open to anyone's interpretation, as we have work to be done for Reason Gaming now as questions are being asked. I'd like to see Fnatic kind of just run down towards B as on their attack. I'd like them to push concertedly, quickly, and do their damage, because they are together fantastic when they're called up close range against Reason. But when they're spread out coming across the crash site, players like Duffer have been able to, and Soklon in particular, have been able to just pick them off in better positions. And I don't think that's their best strength, Fnatic. Stevie puts the bomb down. 2-on-2 after plant. Here's Lighters, who's been having one of his best tournaments thus far, according to the popular consensus. Stevie, the man who put that bomb down, and Coyote, the man who's going to help him cover it. 25 seconds to go. And Reason lose Lighters straight away, and now it's all on Soklon. 1-on-2. Can he deliver for Reason? No! Stevie picks him off. And it is 8-7 to Fnatic. As we have a exchange of Swedish banter from one team to another. Duffer gets himself the grenade onto Coyote. That's a better start for Reason in this round. As we have temporarily lost D-Man once again. Just, I've not put a sock in his mouth or anything like that, don't worry. Zenith is taking a few tracer shots towards him. He's looking around for someone. Stevie's going to go down at the hands of Revolts, and Reason are closing in on a tie round here as Duffer gets the frag on the Zenith. It's Onyx and Lincoln left standing, and the two Swedes must find something to connect with. And not the end of Revolt's bullets. As Lincoln is worried that the big bad men of Reason are going to come and find him. And the boogerman that is Duffer does. And it's 8-8. As we have ourselves a real final here. One that nobody wants to end. As Onyx gets himself the nade frag onto Soklon. Revolts is down as well. Fnatic have started very, very positively here. But they do lose Lincoln. And Onyx has got himself a frag back onto Duffer. Diablo picks himself Onyx up. Diablo's been quiet, which is not something ever associated with that man. Lighters gets Coyote. We're on 2-on-2. We've gone from a two-man advantage to all being leveled up here, courtesy of Diablo and Lighters. Let's find the most outspoken man in the history of video gaming, that is Tom Diablo Newman. You heard what he heard. The question is what happens with it. Zenith has put the bomb down. Stevie's trying to cover. And the pair of them now will set themselves up for an afterplan against Diablo and Lighters, but they've lost Zenith, and now it's Stevie to have to save the day. Gets himself the first frag, and Diablo, now Lighters, with 27 seconds to go to save this one for Reason. They worked so hard to pull it back. Can he do it? Lighters versus Stevie, 17 seconds to go. Two of the most decorated names in the game's history will battle it out for this lead, and it will be Stevie who does the job. And Fnatic have a slender round lead. This is close. Stevie and Lighters will exchange as both players pick up a frag. Lincoln's got a nade frag onto Soklon, and Reason find themselves a man down. But the double Ds of Duffer and Diablo are up and around. Lighters, though, won't be outshone by them. Let's find Stevie, who's had a hell of a game thus far. Shoots over towards the side. He and Friend are trying to get involved. Nade comes over towards Stevie, but he just shies it away with his Belgian force field. And now we'll go looking for more. As it is Duffer about to entertain Fnatic. He makes his way forward, can't quite down Stevie, and he's got to be quick here with the scoreboard and the clock. Actually, the clock's starting to work in Reason's favor. But Duffer not fast enough on the reactions, as Stevie said to Onyx, "Can you help me?" And he did. But Lighters has suddenly got himself the frag back. 2 versus 2. Diablo gone. Lighters one-on-one once again against Zenith and Stevie. What's Lighters got in his locker? This will put Fnatic up by 2 if they win it. Everything is tense as you like as Lighters opens up the shooting, but he's in trouble and he's down. It's 10-8. And the scoreline reads in Fnatic's favor. And now they've got themselves a cushion, a bubble, a protective shield of 2 rounds, which Reason have to start delivering upon. Missing a few nades here and there from Reason, you feel. They're not slowing down Fnatic, they're not stopping them, they're not picking up early frags, cheap and easy frags that are the grenades. That's right, I said your nade frags are cheap and easy. Duffer gets himself the frag onto Onyx. Diablo in on the action as Coyote's gone, and Lighters will be picked off by Lincoln. And we're up to 4 versus 3 in favor of Reason. This is a big, big round for them. And big rounds mean Duffer must shine. Stevie connects with a great frag onto Diablo. That's how it's done with any sniper. If you want a masterclass, you've got two of the best wielders of the weapon in the game right here. Stevie and Soklon. Stevie under the gun at the moment, the clock beginning to tick. Where's the bomb carrier? Let's find him. And not tell you anything about him, other than the fact that Lincoln's fragged revolts. And we have 2 versus 2 left with very little time to go. 5 seconds left. Can anyone stop that bomb plant? Yes, they can. It's Duffer. What did I tell you? Big rounds, big Duffer. It's 10-9. Has Reason take that pillow of Fanatics and destroy it. Duffer enjoys a momentary respite.
Explosives diffused.
And we're at 10-9. Everyone here on the edge of their seat. Tell me, boys and girls, who's going to win this one? Reason are going to take this map? Are the Swedes? Are Fnatic going to win this one? I'll tell you what, wannabe, you're rubbish. You're supposed to be the cheerleader, wannabe. Not only did you go out early in the CoD tournament just so you could warm up for cheering on Duffer, but now you're not even cheering him on. Stevie and Lincoln pick themselves up frags. Reason down to 2 men. Duffer and Diablo left to go here for the Reason Gaming side. Duffer's gone. And Diablo, he's overdue something special. One versus 3. Being shot from left, right, and center. And that's the round for Fnatic, who are now on 11-9. One more would take them to map point, but we all know, Call of Duty fans, that it isn't a final if they're on 1,000,001 overtimes. And Soklong picks himself up the frag onto Stevie. Revolts has gone down. Here we go with Onyx. Diablo's been picked off by him as he flies around the corner. Coyote is prowling. Lincoln finds the frag onto Soklon. Wind in the sails of the Swedes right now. As Lighters is down and out for the count. Explosives planted. Duffer is last man standing. 1 on 3. Duffer can't pull this one out. 3 map points, 12-9 the score. Reason Gaming on the rocks. Fnatic on their home map. Look like they're going to take this one and take us to a 3rd map. Fnatic, who have played oh so well. So many great individual performances in this one from Fnatic. When they've counted. Who can forget Onyx on the first map and Stevie throughout this map? But the moment I try to cheer them on, they start dying. Has Reason of 3 unanswered frags at the moment, 5-2. As we have Stevie and Zenith left standing for Fnatic. And Reason Gaming find themselves needing just to stay the course on this round. It'll be 12-10 if they win this one. And it looks like it will be, because it's now 4 on 1. And that one, though, is Stevie, who has got 2 frags. This would be an 8.5. You get bonus points for it. But the fact that he's just been spotted by the incoming fire means it's now even harder for him. Tries off a warning shot. Now goes flying and down by Soklon. It is 12-10. And Reason are up and away. They look like they're looking good for this one, Reason Gaming, and we'll be seeing whether they can pull another comeback out. Revolts gets himself the frag onto Lincoln, then gets himself another one back onto Stevie, and suddenly that nice 3 map point cushion that Fnatic had is really looking like it may be down to just 1. As 2 players with low health both waited out. Reason still with a full complement of players, and they need to stay this defensive nature. Stuffer goes looking for the stair banging, if you will. Revolts is out and about. Onyx is gone, but so is Revolts. Zenith gets that frag. Coyote and Zenith still left standing on this round. Duffer is still looking for that last man, or one of those last 2 men, in fact. And here, there you go. Have somehow managed to evade Delpha, but Coyote can't evade Diablo. And now Zenith will be punished. It's 12-11. And we will go down to the last round of the half. I'd say this is intentional, but the fact it happens in almost every CoD final means it's not. Stevie starts well. Duffer gone. The big man on campus is out. And now Fnatic need to home this one into a victory. Zenith turns his grenade into a point. Lincoln gets one back before Lighters chimes in. 2 versus 4. Revolts and Lighters to save Reason Gaming here. Fnatic now need to show their discipline. Oh, Revolts, it was on a plate, and he still got it, but we'll forgive him. Coyote gone as Lighters gets that one. Revolts' position is compromised as he's down. It's now on Lighters. 1 on 2. Coyote and Zenith versus Lighters. The man from Gateshead. Akin to the Alan Shearer of video gaming. Now looking to finish the job off. Won't quite make what he was looking for, I don't think, there. Opens up the shooting. Looking for someone, but Zenith will get it, and it is 13-11. Can you believe it? Down to the wire, and now to overtime.